All right, guys, welcome back to week 2, episode 6 of the Raid series. And we are very lucky that I've got enough time this morning to film an episode. But on top of that, there's actually the quest rewards from the previous week are just about to run out as well. So the therapist quest we handed in, they had 4 hours left. So coming in here, and also the insurances are on 8 hours. So if I didn't get this episode in this morning, it would be some wasted stuff. So I'm going to have to claim this stuff. It's kind of cool how the Battlestar games are putting this timer at the top to show you how much time's left on your rewards. But at the same time, holy crap, it was always nice to have a little bit extra time on a quest reward. Now it's just crazy. So I have to try and fit this stuff in. Might put that on and that on. Try and give some space. I'm going to sell that backpack. Set the ski up. And we also have those insurance and stuff from Prapper. So here's what it is. I'm just trying to think. I don't even want to do a scav run right now because if we did, we wouldn't have room to put the shit anywhere. So now we'll put that like that. Rim armor on, repair that. I think we're just going to sell that respirator. It's going to be ages till we get to that quest. Might even sell. I think sell the Packer as well. Sell the Packer as well. We don't need to right now. Let's hold on to it. All right. Food stuff, the screwdriver stuff. Lordy. All right. It would be really nice if we could push to say level 10 pretty quick, so we can actually sell some stuff on the flea market to make that extra money. But we'll just deal with it. So that's how we are. For now, though, we did get the portable cabin key, which is going to be needed for a quest later on. I want to do another scav run in hope that we can get one of those shotguns. Probably do maybe we'll do an interchange scav run. Not really sure yet. But if we can get that elite pliers sorted, then we're going to be laughing. So a lot of people will push straight towards the middle of the map on a scav run and try and get down that path of, trying to get just better loadouts and stuff. But me, I just try and go for the items I'm after and in need of. That will be the priority. But what I'm going to do also is just chuck this room, that in there. Just don't want to get into the scav run and we just get this epic haul and then we can't even fit it post raid. So because you don't have room, you can't have it. So all right, let's do the scav run. We're gonna go into interchange, and we're gonna try and get those elite pliers. So yeah, let's crack straight into it. Oh, that's loud. Holy shit. Because we're wearing the GSSHs. Someone's already been here. Because there's stuff already looted here. Holy moly. Frankie, I hope you put a volume warning for people. Because that is so loud. Loud noises. Someone actually made the comment. I feel like I'm yelling now. Someone actually made the comment that I should be not using helmets, and I should be using GSSHs instead. And I said, it feels like I'm getting punched in the ear every time I use a GSSH. And I think that's my point proven right there. That's my point proven right there. You guys can understand why I don't use these GSSHs. Shit, that was loud. Alright, so we've got actually a really nice AK-74. It's got PS ammo by the looks of it. So, 13 minutes to check for elite pliers. We're going to do the back of Idea, Goshen, and then we're going to get out. Not going to worry about Ollie today. What I'm looking for here is getting toolkits and then moving on. I'm almost tempted if we find one elite pliers, we just start running out. another hidden stash over here as well. Oh. And in an earlier episode where I was trying to sneak up on someone and it was super loud, well, Battlestate Games released an update as well that made it that street walking, look how much quieter it is now. Look at that, hey? Never gonna hear me coming now. The way of the rat is back. So up the ramp, straight to the back of Idea. I'm running at the moment just to get inside. I don't like being outside. I've spoken about this plenty of times, but you guys understand the point now. Get inside, get to your safe space. Less angles to cover. We're going to be checking all the toolkits again. The lamp turns into a grenade turns into strength. Strength turns into a better hideout. And faster sprint speed, so... Now, if we get to, say, probably the middle or back of Goshen, we still haven't really found anything of high importance. I probably will cut straight into the middle of the map real quick. And see if we can do a little scab with a shotgun. As a bit of a top up. It sells for a little bit. Players car. Maybe he'll do the same looting for us. Got him. He was just ignorant to any noise I made then. He was just trying to charge through and grab loot. So... he was just in a rush. One, 3-3. D-fuel's worth a lot. Book's worth a lot. Shotguns. Big win for us. The only reason I'm not straight up sprinting towards the extract is it doesn't really take us much longer to go walking, keeping an eye out and being a little bit safer, and also checking for elite pliers than it does sprinting. The only thing sprinting will do is just be louder, so... we're gonna need a motor or 3. We're just trying to forward plan hideout upgrades so we don't have to spend money or loot these later. So if I can grab stuff now. Screwdriver. Gonna keep taking it nice and slow, checking behind me. Nippers, yeah. Now, on a standard account, you need a hand drill to upgrade your hideout storage space to the next level. And it costs 3.5 million. But the hand drills aren't that expensive. And for the amount of space they take up, I don't think they're worth picking up. Unless you've got excess baggage space. For our grenades. Been in here. Now fuse is actually barter trade for a grenade, so I could have picked that up. It would have been actually a decent pickup. The issue with running to the extract right now is if anyone's scavved in and they're going to go to the same extract, we're all going to be entering the area at the same time. And that's a computer scav. I'm not going to worry about that because the risk of losing all the shit that we have for that scav right there is not worth it. And we can use that scav to protect us from any PMCs coming down the ramp. So the way I see it is we let that scav live. He hopefully protects us from getting attacked from behind. And then we just got to worry about what's out in the front of us. So here we go. Hopefully no extract campers. Keep moving, make sure it's hard to get hit. That's a really good raid for us. So we got the 133 shotgun, which is handing for the first prepper task. Be a win. What I'm just gonna do to make it easier initially is just really put this stuff straight across like this. They're trying to unpack it because it'll just be a clusterfuck. All right. So we got the loot delivery from that scav, paid actor. I paid him in Tushonka to do that run for us. And now we have the ability to continue on into customs. So the way I'm going to do it quickly though is I'm going to take off that. And if I really wanted to be crazy, like I need to save all my money, I would do that. But you don't need to do that. Not every time. All right, and now we have this quest done. So debut is now complete. We've got checking. We've already got the key for this, right? So we've got the machinery key. We need to get into construction. So this is going to be a more of a annoying, harder one. Usually I like to go factory and get my 3M armors before I progress to there. But what I'm actually probably going to start doing is slowly progressing with this if I can. If I can get this shotgun complete, plus work on a couple of prepper tasks and stuff, we'll get to level 10. Right, and then we'll just buy the 3M armors on the flea market. If I was going to do this, honestly, the fastest way I would do this task, the skier one, is I would just run factory non-stop for 3M armors. My fear is I can't really teach you a lot by just running in there going, I'm rolling for the 3M armor in this container, I'm going to the 3M armor on top of this rafter here, I'm going to 3M armor in the office, I'm sprinting out. I killed a player, I'm sprinting out. Like, that would be the entire video. And whilst there's stuff to learn from it, I kind of want to show you a broader vision of how to play Tarkov and not just the Chad rat crazy styles that I play sometimes. But it's still fun and it's still enjoyable to play this way. Like, I really enjoy doing this. So, don't tell my live stream, but I actually really, really like doing this stuff, particularly the raid series. And if I had the choice, I'd probably do a lot more of it. It's just, I've just got so much to do it in all spectrum. But don't tell my stream, all right? If you go to my live stream and tell them, I'll bad. because they'll hate me for it.
Daddy doesn't want to be with us anymore. He doesn't love us.
That's what they would say. Anyway, moving on. We also need to claim all this shit before the end of the thing as well. Let's go to the hideout real quick. Did I turn the power off? I hope I did. Otherwise, I just wasted all our fuel. Did. Sweet. It is up to us how we progress from this point. We could start upgrading some of the hideout options as we go. A really good thing to sell right now will be this and this. We're not going to need either of them right now, and that's probably about 100k between them. It's more. And so there's 120k. Now, I know we're not rolling in the cash right now, but I'm getting a couple of hideout upgrades now. You know, it just slowly makes it a little bit better. So we need vents level 1. And we can probably go back and get this one to level 2. This one needed endurance level 1, which is that's now upgrading. We've got the rest space. This one, negative effects removal rate. Bam, done. Which a negative effects removal rate, who knows what that. Honestly, it either means that you lose your bleeds after you raid faster, or potentially in raids got like, I don't know, concussion or something from a flashbang going off, go away fast. So this is where people are making bank right now. Light bulbs and wires, stuff like that. That's why interchange runs are making so much money. Is some of these hideout upgrades require so much money's worth of stuff. We can get this right now. All we need to do is go buy a Leatherman, which we should buy from Mechanic. Buy the Leatherman, and now we can get the workshop as well. Which the workshop's actually a really good upgrade to get because you can use it to get a lot of your task items and stuff. So cords, capacitors, this is all found in raid. Wires, any of this stuff that if it's needed to be found in raid, circuit boards for a quest, all that stuff we can actually craft in here. It's actually a nice one to have. Lavatory is another one along that lines that we need to keep an eye on. We can get water collection 1, but we still need to get all this stuff, which we're not going to get without the hideout. But yeah, slowly building up our water collection to level 1, then we get lavatory level 2, and then we can make corrugated hoses. When I was talking about corrugated hoses being really annoying in the past, we got 4 straight up, which has already saved us heaps of money. And the good thing about doing some upgrades on the hideout is we can make some space down here. All right, so for our next run, we're going to go into the map that causes me the most grief in life, which is customs. So how do I make it so this? Now you can put these on with that helmet. So maybe we should do that for that guy on the messages, comment saying that you should do that, Pestily. We're doing it. All right. For you, sir, this one's for you. And when I die, and I've got a headache after it, I'm blaming you. Remember that. We need the machinery key, the quest, and we only have the 1 mag for that gun. So potentially, unless it's hidden somewhere, we have extra ammo. We've got this. All right. We're just going to have to go with this. All right. So I'm actually going to take the backpack as well. We're going to go through construction. The objective is to get into customs, go into construction, get the bronze pocket watch from the truck, and extract. That's the whole mission. All right. Let's see what happens. I'll spawn in and I'll instantly be like, oh, that sounds like a gunfight. Let's go for it. Let's see how we go. All right, let's do this. If we get a custom spawn, I'll be happy. If we get a boiler spawn, probably actually I almost prefer boiler. We did get a boiler side spawn. All right. How do we do this? See, this is probably the worst spawn for this quest. We're going to have players on that side. There's potentially a player over here. And this is another thing why I hate about the contacts is I don't know where these grenades are going off. They sound like over here to me. He's leveling up his strength skill. He's throwing every grenade he's got spare. Even grab an elite ply while we're walking over there. Is that 855A1 still? Yep. Cool. Oh, we got a this is the Arsenal storage key. It's a great key if you've got the red key card. Besides that, it's probably just vendors for like either 37,000 or 75,000. That's about how much it's worth. So I'm going to push fairly quickly past New Gas, and I want to get into construction. I don't want to be dicking around too long in this part of the map. There's a lot of people that will be going through New Gas Station, which is located to my left, and there'll be other people just charging straight for the dorms. So the fact that there's those two things happening is, I want to get to the left-hand side of that, which is on the way to construction. So, up and over. Now, there's a jump over, which is located around there. Now, the jump over will normally have one or two people do it early on in the raid. So, also something to take note of. There's a sniper scav that spawns up here as well, which we always have to check for. If you don't check for him, he fucks you up. You'll know it because he doesn't really miss his shots very much. That's why he's a sniper. Sniper scav. Alright, they're the shots in construction. What we're going to do is on the way, we're going to quickly loot this. Spam X so I can go prone. I'm going to put that there and hotkey it to 7. 7 and 39 ammo. Well, that is now becoming feck. That's worth heaps to us. It's really expensive ammo. It's the best ammo for 545. Alright, let's just go kill this scav. We'll be inside here. Oh, it's on the outside. I really want to get into construction. At the same time, I'm a bit worried about a full-blown battle to try and get a fucking watch. I'm going to pre-med. Alright. So this is what pre-medding's called. When you think you're about to get into a fight, if you've got the opportunity, you should pre-pop your painkillers. Hopefully it doesn't make the video look too shit. I've got it on 60,000 bitrate, so it'll hopefully make it look good. It should be in 1440p, otherwise it's probably going to look like fucking 240p. Alright, now, we know there's players up ahead, so getting ready to relocate to a new position, putting ourselves in a position where we've got some good cover. Listening out. They sounded like they were in elbow, which is that section to the left. Over here. We don't want to get too tunnel visioned on that though. You can also go around the back here, so we're just going to clear around the back here. Try and get eyes down elbow, which is this section to our front now. We're just going to listen for a second. Now, you've got to understand that there's been 4.5 minutes gone into the raid. So, people that have spawned on the custom site, which is a spawn over there to our right. So, we're going to use this time to our advantage. Whilst that's going down over there, which is over at the RUAF. And that was sniper scav shooting towards elbow by the looks of it. We're going to grab that. And we're going to push back over here. Now we're going to do a bit of parkour. Because it's the kind of person we are. We're going to get into this low ground. Alright, so. At 4.5 minutes in. There's people that would have easily gone in from the custom side and moved over. So this guy's either really, really bad, or he's just fighting off a whole bloody squad. Because he has shot like 200 rounds. Now we'd only creep in the open like this because we're in the low ground. So this is not really low ground because dead ground. Military term. I didn't just make it up. This is dead ground. Not because we die in it, but because it can't be seen from the normal level of ground. Right? So we're using this opportunity to like... I just want to listen, really. That's the main thing. Getting that information before I make the next decision. We need to survive the raid. We don't really want it to be a run through. But like, even if it had to be a run through to get this quest done, it's actually worth it because this is a fucking annoying quest early on. Because you can already see how full on the construction area is. Now, I'm not gonna creep anymore because I'm no longer in dead ground. The dead scav along the fence line to the right. I'm gonna... want it. I know this is more exposed to my back here, but they're gonna have to take a longer shot. We can use this fence to dodge. Now I know I'm pushing towards the fight, but I also want to make sure I try and get enough XP so I don't get a run through. Now I talk about this a fair bit, but you should always have like an objective when you go into a raid, and this objective was to get this quest done. So if I wanted to go for fight, I wouldn't be going for quest objectives, right? But it doesn't mean you're not allowed to. You should do what you find fun. But I also want to show you how you can progress in Tarkov and not just cop a beating from General Sam. Right. So that light's on, which means we can use that extract. We've been in the raid 8 minutes, 20 seconds, so we've got a little bit longer to wait before we can extract. We'll use this time. It's already been looted. The dead scav there, we can probably capitalize off that. One more minute till we can extract without getting a run through. I think we'd almost be right just because of all the looting we've done, but I want to be safe. I'm hoping that guy's pushed forward already. Was a lot of shooting over here, hey? Don't want that hole. Oh, yeah. Keeping your head moving so it's harder to get a headshot. That was a player across the thing. We need 20 seconds. We're going to go bang on the 10-minute mark. Whoa. Just to be safe. Getting that quest done is actually really good because it's just one of those annoying quests that getting stuck in that kind of, how do I word it? Getting stuck on that quest is really frustrating. It's super frustrating for people, and I can totally understand. I probably had enough. Look, I had 400 XP just from looting. So the escape bonus gave me another 300. I might have been right anyway. But heal up and hand in that quest. Really happy about that. Now, let's see. So quest hand in. It's only 800 XP, but getting that quest done is going to be a real big one. Now, shootout picnic. Go into scavs, kill 15 woods. Go into woods, kill 15 scavs. Pretty straightforward quest. You don't need to do this one straight away. It's one of those quests that will like frustrate you because I hate wood. That's why it frustrates me. This one is probably the most hardest quest in the game for a new player. It requires you to survive pretty much 2 quests in a row. You need to go into customs, go into the big red warehouse and loot an item, and then go, like, you have to survive the raid, then also go into factory, place that item down. You got to go into one of the main, like, friction areas of the map, place that item down for like 30 seconds, and then survive the raid. Once you've got the item placed down, you can die, but you need to survive long enough to place that item down. If you die, you have to go back to customs and get the item again. So this one can be a really, really frustrating task. Really frustrating. Right, so from here, I literally just picked this up just so I could sell it. There was no other reason for that, and same with the beanie. So I'm going to do that right now. It was just a little bit of extra cash. Now, the cigarettes are going to be needed for a task, and that's not too far away. These wrenches, I don't know how I've been getting so many of them, but I've got so many of them so far. I want to get that shotgun out for a second. I'm going to sell this shotgun. Good money. And what I want to do is put that on there. We've just got quest rewards and insurance rewards and stuff. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to just sell. All the splints can go. Might even sell the polar meds. Let me just check the hideout real quick. If they've made some changes to some of the crafts, and I just want to make sure I'm not wasting those. Could craft something. So, med station. Can't imagine them selling for more. 1 turns into 3. It would be handy for healing up at the end of raid. So, how much is an hour 2? Let's sell for 2.4. Technically, it does sell for more. So, we turn that on. It's free money, I guess. Does cost fuel. Alright, so we will hold on to them. We could just turn it into AR2s and sell the AR2s. We've got a lot of AR2s, so we might just sell them now. Because we're about to get 3 more. Might sell both those bandages as well. Insurance. So now I'm moving pretty quick, so I apologize for that. So all these pistols I'm gonna sell. I think I might sell the SKS. This is such a nice gun early. There's some tricks that we can do to make space. Trying to figure out. This is where I talk about, like, you'll always get your armors back, so it's worth insuring. What I want to do real quick is I want to do 1 scav run at factory to try and get a 3M armor before we commit to, like, trying to claim all that insurance. Let's do that now. Alright, we spawned in with a Karasa. Kind of cool. 10 minutes in. This is actually a pretty sweet little setup we've got here. Really, really sick rig for us. Either a player or a player scan. This will stop pistol bullets, so that'll be kind of handy to have. Oh. Right, this run just became a very different run. The fuck is our extract? Camera bunker door. Get out of my face. Fuck. Oh shit, that was stressful. Well, all right, so I can explain what happened then. We killed we found that dead body, had a RBAO key, which is a reserve key. If it's a key I'm thinking of, it goes down into one of the basements of the Queen building and gives you some pretty sweet loot down there. So that's just nice to have an option when I go to reserve. Fuel conditioner needed for a quest. I think I've already got one. Yep. So that's a very handy thing to have because you need 4 for a quest later on, and fuel conditioners can be quite annoying. Fuel, we already know what that's for. Handy to have. And then we got a couple of Mosins, an AK, big rig, helmet shit, but hey, helmet's a helmet, and a Karasa. All done in like 2 minutes. So that's why you should do your scav runs. Particularly if you're new, because you get opportunities like that, you just take it. So we're gonna go like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. And we need to fit all this inside here. And then we're done. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. So we'll repair this. Oh. All right. And I just kind of want to repair these armors, even though probably gonna have to sell those two to make space. All right, fuel. I think I can just put that straight into the hideout now. Oh, my generator is only level 1. Need level 2 generator to get. Righto. We're gonna turn this off for now. We're gonna have to do some purging. Serious purging. All right, so the Mosins, I'm not holding on to. I love how powerful they are. Mosins are actually extremely powerful. Haven't heard me rant about them on stream or something like that. Watch me on stream. But yeah, they're extremely powerful. But they're gone. Right, we're gonna have to sell both these armors because we're gonna lose our insurance anyway. And this helmet, as much as it was handy then, didn't like by handy I mean got free cash for it. Not gonna. So those glasses can go. Any of the bandages are gonna have to go. That bandage can stay because it's a good one. And we need that one for a quest, so we're gonna hold on to there. Anything that's really just we're just holding on to it because we could. Power bank can go. I'm almost tempted to get rid of these, but I'm gonna hold. This is where pushing towards level 2 therapist is going to be really important. Story can go. Every time this happens, guys, I sold everything and I'm like, I got rid of all that stuff, some space, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm out of gear. I've got nothing left. Happens every time. That AKM is, you know, a worthwhile gun to use. AKMS, so I do want to try and hold on to that. I'm going to sell all these knives, so I think fence is the only place we're going to be able to do that initially. Melees in case. But you will want to sell all melee weapons to Jaeger. Get the opportunity. Goes down here. Another key. Oh, another thing is we don't need this. Inner key is absolutely useless after you get past that quest. That can go. Bandages can go. So we're going to sell that backpack. Sell all those backpacks. I know this is a bit of a clusterfuck, but I'm trying my best to get it done quickly so you guys aren't just sitting here watching inventory management for days. I want to keep all those rigs. I'm probably going to sell those packers. If you're going to repair an armor to sell it, just do a proper repair. Don't do any others. Just be losing money. The reason why I'm selling the packers and that is because I've got the Karasas now. So, kind of makes them while. So, options here is a rig like this is actually not better off used in a raid, but better off used as storage. So what we do with this, bring it down like here. And all these quest items, all these items for hideout upgrades and stuff like that. Put them all inside. I'm only going to put the barter trade ones in because that's the way of doing it, in my opinion. But barter trades are quest. That something like this one where you actually want to be able to upgrade stuff. Better off holding on to that. Like we're going to use a couple of these rigs for that. Another one's this one. They're just really good to have for the gunpowders are actually only going to be used for mostly hideout stuff, but it doesn't hurt to hold onto it. The D fuel's purely there as a sellable. That down here, and this is like early containers for storage. Pretty much how. Use one more. You want to hold on to some rigs so we can actually. Over that flash drive, you know, enough. And this is now our early like storage containers, and we will slowly get them, get more and more bigger containers and better containers. But for an early on thing, that's the best you got. So just like we're using this one, we will upgrade this one to something like this. We could even do that now. With this one, grab this one here, transfer it all across. You're better off going into a raid with a smaller rig that holds like the one or two mags, and then you upgrade in raid and get that back from insurance. It works lots better. Now we have a lot more space in our stash. Right. We got that mostly tidied. Go here and the rest of them. Not going to lose any items to that at least. Click receive all. Got all our quest rewards back. And we do have a fair bit of crap on us. But it is what it is. So this Arsenal security storage room key. Honestly, trust me, we're not going to find the red key card in this series. And if we did, we could just buy one of these on the flea market for less. That's just easy money for us to take right there. Now with that cash, I actually want to take advantage. If there is any hideout upgrades, I would want to use that now. I always try and keep those hideout upgrades slowly happening in the background. From there, I'll make a little bit more room stuff, but next loadout will be something like this, and I don't know where we're going to go. That will be in the next episode. All right, a lot happened this episode. It was actually really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Been pretty crazy on Twitch at the moment. By the time you watch this, there would have been another drops event. So if you haven't checked out a drops event on Twitch, really easy way to get some free stuff. I don't know how it would have been going, but it would have been a few days in by now. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did like it, please press the like button. It really does help out the YouTube algorithm. And if anyone is new to Tarkov and you think that this would be really helpful for him, go send him over to the first episode. Get him to start watching the series. It's a lot of time and effort gets put into this, and watching the videos is the best way you can help. And liking that button, it costs you nothing, and it really does go a long way to supporting us. The editors put a lot of time into making these videos as polished and as good for you as possible. So I really do hope you guys are getting a lot from it. A lot of fun to make as well, so that's the good side on it as well. If finish up though, guys, smash the shit out of the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and hit the notification bell to get the episodes each day. They come out Monday to Friday, same time every day, and this go for the entirety of the wipe. Successful, we'll do it next wipe as well. Anyway, guys, lastly, I'll see you next time.